Hey everybody, welcome back. It's MicheleMarieDalene. I know I'm a little early, but that's okay. Because, well, who said I can't be early? Doesn't make any sense. Today I wanted to start by explaining a few things. I see all the trolls have unsubbed again. Yes, I know the same people. They keep unsubbing. That's fine. You don't want to be part of the channel. But anyway, we want to focus on the good things that we did last night with the premiere. And first of all, we did the fire signs general readings, which I think came out okay. But I'll be honest, I really don't like reversals because I rather try to get positive energies in readings when I can. Also, even though someone says that reversals do add spice to the readings, yeah, but honestly, that's not the kind of flavor anybody really wants. Okay, I mean, people would like to see positive energies in the readings. I mean, there's enough bad bullshit in the world right now. We don't need to have a whole tarot reading full of bad juju. But I can only tell you that in some of the readings, if the energies were only using positive cards, we still could get a negative outcome, as we have demonstrated in the past. So it doesn't necessarily matter if you use reversals or not, especially with the Swords energy. How you doing, Debbie, please? So, as far as the trolls that walked away, I'm not your stepping stone anymore. I'm not your doormat. Okay? Because not everybody likes what you did to my channel. Not everybody likes the way I've been treated. And since it's, like we all know, it was getting nowhere. The channel wasn't getting nowhere. It was just totally a dumpster fire. It really didn't reach out to anyone. Well, I don't know. I might be doing the water signs, air signs, or the earth signs today. So I don't know what sign you are. You know, if you don't know what the different signs are, I can just tell me what your sign is. I'll tell you which signs I'm doing a reading for, which group that would be. How you doing, Johnny? How you doing? Now, one thing that I did say, which I'm going to continue to remind people nicely, is tarot readings are not passive. What I mean by that is that when you do a tarot reading, it's like giving you a set of instructions. You have free will. You can choose to do whatever the tarot says or suggests to do. It's up to you. It's like anything in life. If you don't do anything about it, nothing changes. Same as with this YouTube channel. If you don't change it to get rid of the low cow status, to encourage more positive clientele to join and subscribe, you're not going to get better clientele. You're not going to get rid of the low cow status. And your channel is going to be in a festering cesspit of mediocrity, and nobody wants that. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can do the earth science thing. We can do maybe we can do the remainder of them today. The air science, the water science, and the earth science. Right now, today, since we did the fire science yesterday or on Sunday, it's going to be very hot today. So we're going to do the water science as well and make steam. It is going to be very hot. Okay, well, I'm going to quit this for a go, but that's fine. So far, readings I've seen on other channels show the Aquarius has got problems, but not as bad as some of the fire signs do. Let's see what I can do. All right. Yes, Brian K, I see you. So anyway, back to what I'm saying. The main thing here is that I want this channel to change. I want this channel to be something that's respected. And I'm sorry, but low-cow status doesn't cut it. Alright? The trolls that unsubbed last night know their days are numbered. And that's too bad, but you know, there's a door. Don't let you hit you in the ass on the way out. I mean, come on. Yeah, no. Well, if he is a Sagittarius, his reading wasn't exactly too complimentary for general reading. No, I'm not asking you to leave. Did you unsub? No. I'm talking about those 5 or 6 people that left because of the content change. I don't know. It's always the same 6. YouTube doesn't tell me who left. But always 6 leave, and then 6 will resub, and then 6 leave again, and then 6 will resub, and it's the same. Well, no, it means that they milk you for laughs, not for you to laugh along with them. I'm not a laughing Taurus, no. I mean, I think last night's premiere was okay. I think it needed I think it needs a little polishing. I think, Krista. I think some of the sound work was a little bit off. But I think the problem is that Android phone just seems to lack something. It lacks volume. It definitely lacks volume. I mean, it's I have to load it in the Final Cut Pro and edit the video. That's good. Maybe. But you know, let's look back through history of this channel. Go back to the very earliest videos. They're not like the way things were in the last, 4 years. Okay? They were completely different. Of course, I was a small channel starting out, didn't really know much. I did the videos when I could, and I didn't. I think it would be better to do his own show on his own channel. And we did talk about it. And some reason he saw what some of the people did to how much damage people did to me, and he doesn't want to be affected in the same way. Okay, so he doesn't know if he wants to do any more live streams. No. Goodbye. There's somebody that is always constantly looking for material for his mission to make fun of me. Since we don't do the panels that much, it's possible he was. But I mean, like I said, is getting Ed to feel comfortable to do it is a challenge. Noodles invariably knocked him flat on his ass when he did a distributed denial of service attack on his channel because we streamed from the same server. Me and I say that Ed was not a happy camper. That his one live stream in several months, or in at least a few weeks anyway, was cut short by a distributed denial of service attack. You are so likely to get blocked on Discord, it's not even funny. I know what you've been doing to me on YouTube. I know about your little expose channel, Yam Ranch. And no, I'm not drunk. In fact, I'm actually seriously kicking ass and taking names right now. I'm not down. I'm just... Let me explain. This channel here has been made a mockery of because of a few people who have turned this into something it was never intended to be. They took advantage of my generosity and my openness and turned me into something that was a disaster. I want to get this channel back to its original roots. I want this channel to remain a place where people can come, have a good time, have a cup of coffee, have a smoke, or whatever substance you want. I don't care. And the thing is, instead, what they've done is they've turned me into a mockery, a fool, and I'm not happy about that at all. And I've been watching some of these people for a while now and observing which ones do all the troublemaking. And Yam Ranch is one of them. He may say, I've been with you for a long time, so I have seniority. Yeah, but you know what? I do think that you don't realize just how much damage you have done to this channel. You and a few select other people that used to be here have done a lot of damage to this channel, and I'm not happy with it. I can't get subs because not subs, yeah, subs too, because of the fact that people like you have made people think that this channel is not worthy to watch. I'm not saying it's fantastic, but it certainly is not the disaster you made it to be. I don't hate my fans. How you doing, Bergs? I don't hate my fans. The problem is there's a group of people out there who make it look like I hate my fans. Your fan base, if they're really your fans or fanatical supporters, as actually the word fan means, are going to be doing everything they can to promote your content, to help other people find your content, to share you out to everybody, maybe even, buy stuff from your online store perhaps. Instead, there's a few of these people that have ulterior motives. I don't want to show feet. I don't have to show feet. Yeah, it's going to be hot. Yes, unfortunately, it's going to be cooking for a few days. And so, I'm definitely going to be heat sick more than anything, so. And heat makes me grumpy enough. Oh, of course, it's not as hot as the UK has been. Wait. How you doing, Paul? Not right now, we don't, because he'd put his train board back up. But, right now we have another decision to do. Is the T-Mobile internet keep or delete? And the reason I say that is because I got the latest T-Mobile bill. It's $140 and change, and I invested in this because of two reasons. Reason number one still remains a valid reason. Reason number two, not as much. Reason number one is I want to be able to stream from anywhere using my laptops or my cell phones. Reason number two was because of what happened in the last few months, I need to have a backup internet connection. So it's not going to necessarily sabotage any other internet connection I was on. Because I can't afford it. The only air conditioner I have is in the bedroom. And that one's going 24/7 right now. Not everybody invested in the money in for air conditioning. Because my electrics can't handle it. There's not enough amperage in this apartment to handle it. I only have a 20 amp fuse for 120 volt circuits. That's it. 20 amp fuse for the entire apartment. So which means yeah, 2 small air conditioners. Probably, if you sequence them right, you probably can get away with it. But not with this Mac Pro running at the same time. It's a window air conditioner, yes. In fact, if I pull up the weather forecast for the next few days from my area. Right now it's 26 degrees Celsius. Expected high today is 31. Wednesday will be a high of 34. Thursday a high of 32. Friday a high of 33. Saturday a high of 33. Sunday a high of 32. Monday a high of 29. Both days having chances of thunderstorms. Okay? Tuesday 29. Wednesday 30. And Thursday with 30% chance of thunderstorms to 31. So basically what it means is it's going to be hot and stifling and hot and humid and, oh my god, definitely humid. Right now it's 65%, which means the air is kind of dry, but still. Yeah, well, it's probably similar to most of the East Coast anyway. Well, the first question was with the Frontier Internet is there was the second reason, which was because of the damage that was being done last month, and that's still a valid point, But the thing is the idea of the original with the T-Mobile Internet is to like a mobile live stream, which is still a valid goal. It's even higher than that. It's more like the temperature of a Gatling machine gun. I'm silly going to be baking this afternoon. I didn't say it was Chris that blocked him. I did. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I mean. You guys are cooking over there. Like bacon in a saucepan, or you should call them rashers in a saucepan. I mean, you guys are just sizzling. You've been making content about me, Yam Ranch. You have been making content about me on your channel to promote your nefarious reasons. You want to stay unblocked? You know what you gotta do? I'll tell you right now. You gotta agree to delete all the content that is out there trying to discredit me. Okay? So you get me, you mofo? Do you get me? You have to do me that favor. I want to hire you right now. But you have to agree to remove the content you have made of me as inflammatory and derogatory. And if you don't, I'm coming after you with a bulldozer. Okay? Because I'm tired of being made fun of. That's all I'm asking you to do. I don't care if it's just the internet. You guys try to use rationalization for doing horrible stuff to people. What happened to being decent people? How you doing, Chelsea? So she at work with Hunter Biden, but I'm not impressed by it either, so. Still, what are you doing? Why don't you delete your own fucking channel? Alright, Rusty, what are you doing? Alright, okay. Rusty wants some cat time with you guys. Alright, hold on. Don't step all over my hand. I gotta run the mouse controls. Okay. I got cat hair in my mouse again. Bad kitty. What? I wonder if Michelle has someone in here. It's funny she mentioned that because the person I've been watching is a YouTuber that has never met me in person. Her name is Virgo the Goddess, and that's one of the tarot readings I've been watching, and she's been talking about this exact same thing in my tarot readings, which are general readings. This is what she was talking about. 3 in a row. I shared them with Gianni. I shared them with a few other people. And one of the things is that you need to stand up for yourself because they are taking advantage of you, making you look bad. That's absolutely right. That's exactly what it was, Krista. Making fun of a person that cannot help they have disabilities, pervasive developmental disorders. Actually, no, I didn't. But you know what? I don't want anyone to hurt anybody. I'm just saying is that I just want people to stop making fun of what I do. Okay? I want to be respected because I'm poor. You guys know that I have always been there for you. And yes, I have. And all I'm asking is that people respectfully understand that despite my disabilities, I do my best to do a good show. I do my best to reach out to you guys. You want to see retarded? Be careful you don't get 2 footprints in your ass. Yeah, Marge, I don't think you understand the difference between being funny and being mean-spirited. I don't think you understand the difference. Maybe you need to learn. Yes, he does. Now, I gotta be honest, I think yesterday's reading needs some refinement. I think last night's show was okay, but I think the premiere was okay, but I think it needs work. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, an hour and 20 minutes is too long. I think an hour and 20 minutes is too long. There's his backside. Can't really see his front side because he's got. Hey, what are you doing, cat? Come on. Come on, get down. It's bad enough that summertime is hot enough. But it's also important to remember that let's see. Slide my mouse over here, tracking cursor on my screen. Here we go. We'll switch this back to something a little more exciting. All right. Well, let's talk about the elf ears for a minute. As the tarot reading said, and also I've been thinking about this too. I don't know if it's a good idea to go get the real deal. Because by the time I'm done with all the pain, follow-ups, doctor's visits, medications, it's going to be, I'll probably be about 70 years old. Well, originally it was to get rid of the flap. The elf ears, she likes the ears, but she didn't say go out there and get plastic surgery and mount them on your head permanently. That was my idea. But I also said at the same time, since I want to get rid of my belly, it would be something where once you suck all the fat out, scoop all the fat out, laser all the fat out, whatever, and you're going to have a big pile of skin flapping around, is why don't you let them use the skin for skin grafts so they can make the ears? Because that was the whole idea. But from what we saw in the tarot card readings, well, the idea is doable. It's not going to be enjoyable. You kind of already do, in a sense, because I only eat like one meal a day. And some days I do eat two, but usually it's just one. And I'm always actively walking around, trying to stay active and doing things. But I do admit that in this hot weather like this, it's really hard to do anything. Because just walking outside, I get drippy wet like a rag. It's because of the heat. And it's really hard when these higher temperatures. When it's about 25, 26, it's okay. I can handle that without too much of a problem. Let's see, who's this? Okay, hold on a minute, please. I got an appointment. That was for Ed, so. Yeah, so. Oh, alright. Okay, so. I think Michelle's enjoying having someone that just listens to her all day. Actually, Ed talks a lot. He's not just a listener. Unless you change the eating habits, you will. Right, exactly. In the winter, she says she can't wait to go out. And I do go out in the winter time. And the last 2 winters, however, I have to be honest, were hard because of the injury to my knee. But now my knee is doing much better. We are getting out more, and we are doing that. Spring is good. I don't mind spring. Okay. Fall is nice. Late fall is comfortable. So it's kind of like the Goldilocks zones. It's like the both spring and fall are kind of Goldilocks. She's a what? See, here we landed on the moon. In 1969, we went to the moon a couple times. I think different Apollo missions. Now she goes, come back, and read one out of 20 comments she missed. No, I read the ones that I really were important. Also, I did read some more of them. I didn't say them out loud. Oh my God, you guys are not listening. Well, Gianni, as far as the surgery, I agree. I don't think it's necessarily feasible, but since I have an appointment scheduled anyway, I might as well find out what the honest answer is. We're not doing phones today. There's nothing being scared about. I already said that in the tarot reading. It didn't necessarily support it. Okay? Stop spamming. No, I'm not necessarily scared. I'm just, like I said, there is, like I said, it's an idea, but I'm really, honestly not sure if I'm going to do it. Start typing that, asshole! You're right there in front of me. You guys are already communicating with me in a way that I can easily understand. And that's what the whole point is. Let's see. Comments? Yeah. I have one in the DM here. Yeah, I think. Yep. No, but they have found other ways to keep cool within reason. For example, when they do Amish church in people's homes, it's not uncommon to do it in the basement of the house. Because it's cooler in the basement. So during the heat waves, they'll actually be in the basement. Take a kitty, I'm fine. I'll call you later on and explain more detail. But I went, yes, I'm fine. Not really. I mean, I didn't get you know, I had a couple ideas that I wanted to do, and then I see that six people got mad, unsubbed again because I basically explained last night into premieres that we're trying to reformulate our channel. Skynet walked away from the membership, like he didn't see he was already going to do that. And then, of course, yeah, and what happened to that guy from Germany? Originally was from Austria. He's dead, man. Southern houses are not. Northern houses are. In the northern climates, the basement is also used for storage of food, for canning and pickling. But they use a lot of times for Amish church services. Okay, I didn't know that. Because you're the one who said you were going to unsub. Somebody unsubbed. I don't know, demembered, I should say. It doesn't tell me who demembered. Yes, he did. And I said we are doing the night shows. We are doing at least the Saturday one. Anyway, it's going to be a hot day no matter what I do. So it doesn't... I got to get tarot in this afternoon. And, maybe I can get in the air signs, in the earth signs, air signs, in the water signs. Yeah, because that makes rain. Yeah. Maybe air and water sign, and then tomorrow I can do earth signs. Six. The thing is that we had 7. Now we're going to have 5, and then we're going to have 5. So 2 left, but right now they're still active because the month isn't over yet. Yeah, I'm walking. Yeah, I know, Bergs. I gotta get there, though. So which means I still have to get in the heat. Oh, by the way, McDonald's and a lot of other fast food restaurants, after experiencing the pandemic, have decided that some of them are going to give up their dining rooms completely. In other words, it's just going to be walk in to get your food and then go home to eat it, or drive through to get your food. In other words, some restaurants are toying with the idea of getting rid of the dining room completely. Which I don't know how that's going to work because not everybody has a car, and it seems like these restaurants that are choosing to do this and pushing the drive-through, which made sense during the pandemic. However, what if you don't have a car? Then you're kind of stuck. It's like, but they seem to think that maybe there's more money to be made in drive-thrus, and some of them are expanding the drive-thrus. I kind of do that because I walk down to McDonald's first, sit down for a short break when my legs recover, then I go ahead get something to drink like a Diet Coke, and then I sit down to the streams or videos. The thing is that $18 for 2 plain double cheeseburgers, 1 large french fry, 1 large vanilla shake, and 1 medium Diet Coke is insane. The price of that meal used to be $13. Last year, it would have been like $13. Now it's like $5 more expensive now. I can't afford to keep going out to eat at McDonald's. Thank goodness the soda is still the same price in dollars, about 99 cents to $1. So I can still get my soda, but the rest of the food is like just unapproachable. Right, that's exactly what the reason the logic is. The problem is again, there we go, taking away something. I mean, I see it as taking away a social opportunity to be a social environment. But I can see the point on one level. The restaurants are saying is if we don't have the dining room, we don't have to have people bussing tables. We don't have to have people mopping and sweeping floors as much. We don't have to worry about people cleaning the restrooms as much. I see the point, but what if you're waiting? I mean, in some cases, I don't see the point. It's kind of in between. I mean, I see the point, like you're trying to save money, but I don't see the point is the way people are going to go. I mean, people sometimes meet at these restaurants to talk about things. Where are you going to meet then? If all the restaurants do this, what's the point of you even going to McDonald's? What's the point of going to Burger King? What's the point of going to Quiznos? What's the point of going to Papa John's? What's the point of going to whatever? You're going to basically everybody's just going to be sitting there. Right now, for example, if I wanted to get an ice cream at Dairy Queen in Winston never had a dining room. It's always been takeout. Okay? They used to have a bench. I used to be able to sit down and eat my ice cream cone if I wanted to get one there, which I probably can't afford right now. But let's say I wanted to go sit there and have an ice cream cone. There was a bench out there I could sit at and eat my ice cream cone and enjoy the nice weather. Instead, that's gone. They took the bench out about 4 years ago. There's no way to sit it anywhere. And it's absolutely stupid because it's like, and then they say, well, gee, why do you need a bench? Everybody's just going to go walk in, go to the cars. Again, you're thinking about people with cars, but there are people that do not have cars, that they are just as likely to be your customers. And all we ask for is a place to sit down to enjoy our ice cream treat. What's wrong with that? I know that. I agree Satan's in charge of the earth, but there's dead content just like, why? What's so dead about it? Hi, Craig, how you doing? Michelle, I told you already, download the McDonald's app to your phone so they have special deals. Yes, I know, but Craig, what I'm trying to get at is that I can't always afford to eat out. I cannot always afford to do that. Especially since McDonald's food, let's be honest, is not necessarily the best food in the world. Especially if you're trying to say to somebody, let's lose weight. McDonald's food is not healthy. And West Side Jose says St. Louis can control the earth. Yes, he has. I haven't eaten McDonald's in 3 years. The Bruce Show says Craig has a good point. The McDonald's app has great deals. Typically said, I think they still had the dollar menu last time I went in McDonald's. They do. But the problem is I'm very sensitive to certain food. I cannot stand ketchup. I cannot stand mayonnaise. I cannot stand pickles. I can only eat a little bit of onion. That's why my food McDonald's menu has been so plain for the past 53 years, because I've developed an allergies to so many other ingredients, so I can't eat certain things. How you doing, Jojo? You want to join me on the panel? The panel is open. It didn't open it yet. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get the panel open for Google Meet so Jojo can join us. Let's get some talking going on. I really do want to talk. And I never said I didn't. I just happened to be that I was trying to figure out, like, all the stuff that was going on. Let's see. Sorry. So, make sure the sound's working. Yep. It's working. Copy. I got that copy. Alright, so let's get some people on. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to try to get some people to talk. Alright, where's my phone at?
In the bedroom, on your desk. There's some pork in the refrigerator.
It's where?
In the bedroom on your desk, it's fine.
Okay.
There's some pork and foil, wrapped in foil in the refrigerator if you want from last night. There's some pork.
Get back to my comments here. So, might die on thrust. Dangerous. Yeah, I wouldn't. Bad idea to have my. You would have great weather for when it's 5 p.m. I hope it's a thunderstorm. Okay. Roast pork dinner that we made last night. Leftovers. Oh no, it's not pulled pork. It was roast pork. It was a pork roast. I'm here for autumn. Pretty much I'm done with the summer. I don't mind summer when it's like 25 degrees, but when it starts getting into 30, 40s, forget it. So the thing is, oh, by the way, I hope Germany's got gas because they're gonna need it because Gazprom shut down the pipelines to Germany in Western Europe right now. So they're going to need to have energy. So maybe if these countries are smart, they'll do with collecting methane from sewage and the sewage treatment plants. They can use that to make cooking gas. Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah. So people like spring too. Okay, I'll let this guy on. Go ahead. Alright, that's enough. Get out of here. Dorothy, who is that? Dorothy Stratton. Who's Dorothy Stratton? What does she do? Not quite yet, but if you want to see a trick or treat, take a look what's going on with the EBT SNAP program. For those of you who don't know, the United States has decided to renew, for now, the EBT SNAP program. Let's clean this thing out here. The let's clean my mouse out. So who is Dorothy Stratton? Okay. Oh. Playboy model actress murdered in 1980s for her husband. She was only 20 years old. Yeah, well, that seems to be a common trend around here. You got a body, and next thing you know, what the murderers want your body. They don't care if it devastates your family. They don't care if it devastates you. To them, all you are is a piece of meat in the meat market. Which makes me feel kind of bad. I'm going to try to use my powers to give the majority of the country mail in September. Yeah, I don't want this guy back on again. Jojo, why don't you come on the piano, please? I want yeah. Your fingers are slippy. I know they are. They are slippery. That's Yam Ranch, Michelle. Alright. I haven't talked to JoJo. She doesn't even call in. She can't call in. She can't afford a long distance call from the UK. I don't. I got an idea. Right there. Right there. Alright. Next time you little bastard, I'm blocking you. You hear me? You better hear me. Yeah, Ranch, you better fucking run. Okay. I don't know why nobody ever comes. I mean, JoJo, I wanted to have you come on the panel, but you obviously can't for whatever reason. I mean, obviously I can't because I just turned it off again. All right, Skynet. Look, I'll go halfway with you. I'll take 2 calls, and that's it for the phone. Okay? Will you accept that for now? But JoJo still needs a call. Can't afford to call in from the UK. Let's see, where's that stupid... Oh. Just 2 phone calls, and I'm counting. So that's it. It is on the screen. Did you just make sure Ringo was working? Oh. Yeah, let me make sure the sound system's working. Yeah, test it. Yeah, test that one too. Go ahead.
Hi, do you guys have any toilet paper?
Who is this?
Toilet paper. I need some right now.
You're looking for what?
Oh, well, I'm just asking you to bring some over.
Okay. Well, I don't know anybody
Wait,
from. I don't
this
know anybody
isn't
from.
Ronnie? Oh, Lord, I am so sorry. It's just I haven't spoken to anyone in such a long time. Please stay on the line with me. I don't want to lose anyone else. Ever since my husband passed away, it's just so hard.
Slow down, slow down.
Could you come over and take care of me?
Well, what? I don't want to leave the site. Excuse me.
What did you say?
I'm talking to the computer.
Why would you say that to an old lady? Oh, well, can you at least tell me a story or a funny joke? I haven't laughed in years. Please?
Okay, well, now I have the caption.
You've just been pranked by prankdial.com.
Prankdial.com. Okay, Jojo, a panel is open again. Same link as always. I had to temporarily close it because of the Yam Ranch BS. Hold on. I'm working on it. Where's my fucking cursor? There it is. Yes.
Hello?
Yeah,
Can I speak with Michelle Marie?
that's me. Go.
Are you the Snow Queen?
Yeah.
And when does your season start?
December 21st.
Well, what can you do about the heat today?
Can't do anything about that. That's not my responsibility. How you doing,
Well,
Jojo?
who's in charge right now?
That's not much I can do about the summer heat. It's not my.
Who-
That's not my
Who's
season. I
in
can't
charge
do
right
anything.
now?
Yeah.
Who's that?
I said, who is in charge right now?
It would be
Who are you?
it would be the summer steward, whoever he is or she is. I don't know who they are.
Well, who's your supervisor?
My supervisor's Mother Asna.
All right, can I speak with her?
Michelle's taking care of business.
Yeah.
I don't know who you
Who's
are,
that?
man, but I'm just looking. Are you Mother Asna?
No, I'm not Mother Asna.
No, the woman on the phone with us right now. Is that Mother Asna? Is that your supervisor?
No, that's Mojo. That's Jojo. That's somebody else.
Yeah, I'm on a panel. I'm not on a phone. Well, I'm on my phone, but not on the phone.
Okay, well,
Hello.
I'm just trying to reach who's ever in charge of the weather right now, and I would have thought that the Snow Queen, due to your title, would have some sort of communication with your supervisor. So I'd like to speak with your supervisor.
I
Can you
do.
go ahead and put your supervisor? Hello?
I do. That's why the spring steward got written out because he didn't even do his job.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
doing
I
an
think
audit
Michelle's
right
in charge
now
of her
on
own
summer,
faculties. Right, she's
winter,
in charge.
spring, autumn. And right now, lady, you're not looking good. So I recommend you get your supervisor on the line.
Okay. Anything else before you go?
No, I don't want you to hang up on me. I want to talk to your supervisor.
You can't. I gotta contact the supervisor in prayer. That's how she works.
It ain't me.
Mother
How long are
Asna's
we
Mother
talking
God.
for some sort- How long are we talking for a reply here? Because I got people passing out in the street over here.
Yeah, I know that.
No, you
There's
should
people dying
be
right
in
now,
England.
man.
It's fucking people are dying.
Yeah,
People are
the UK,
dying
they're
right now,
cooking over
man.
there.
Don't you
People
consider
in the
this an
UK are cooking
emergency?
like rashers in skillet.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm saying
if
it.
people die, during the summertime because you didn't reach out to Mother Asda or whoever your supervisor is in a long
Who's
list of
Mother Asda?
ways. I mean, they're going to track it back to you.
Oh. Let's see what else we got here.
Who's Mother Asda? Who's Mother Asda then? Explain. Fill me in.
No, there's no rain queen. There's a rain queen, king or queen. It's up to the individual stewards of the Four Seasons that make the decision when it's going to rain or not. But it seems like
Is
the
there
summer
any
can't.
way that I can get you to get either the supervisor online or to do some sort of prayer vigil so that way we can take care of this heat problem? Because people are going to die. People are dying right now in the street.
Michelle, I just got a message on my phone saying UK heatwave, major incident declared after. I can't read it because it's on my
Shit.
notification.
I
UK
know, I
Michelle,
know.
if you care
heatwave,
about
we're in
this
the red
woman
zone.
on the phone named JoJo, then you need to do her a solid favor and get in touch with Mother Asna about this because it seems like whoever the Summer King is committing murder.
Hold on, man. Go
And
ahead,
after the
Paul.
whole winter issue that you had past year, I'm starting to think you guys are murderers for hire. How much do you charge, lady?
For what?
Michelle.
And Paul, how you doing?
Put someone under. I mean, I don't want to say it straight out, but how much do you charge to put someone under?
Get off the phone. Get off the phone.
I'm going to get him off the phone. As soon as I can get
Get
to the
off
stupid
the
phone.
What did I
Yeah.
do, you crazy robot?
Alright.
Nobody home.
Alright, thanks for calling. Alright, I'm done with the phone for now. I said I would take 2 calls. I took 2 calls.
Oh, was he on the phone?
I know. Paul, are you there?
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, Dorothy Stratton, she was a Playboy model, but she was only 20 when she was murdered by her husband. It's a fascinating story when you get time to look into it.
Yeah.
Very beautiful woman. You.
I'm just like, okay, like I said earlier, I'm trying to change this channel for the better. You know that. And like, there's a few people that won't accept that I want to change things for the better because I'm so sick and tired of being laughed at.
And
that's why I miss talking to you on the panel. I miss talking to Andrew on the panel. I would like to be able to have people in the panel still. I don't know if I don't know if that was a real Paul, but now I'm gonna have to black out that music.
Yeah, I can't see. I don't think that was Paul.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's coming from Africa and South America. Both places.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Alright. Now, is that the real Paul? I don't know. Can you tell? I can't.
Oh.
Hello?
No, that's not him.
Hello, it is him. Yes, it is, Mojo.
Yeah.
There's Paul. There's Paul.
Don't you goddamn gender label me, woman, okay?
Okay.
What's going on? Michelle, you're going to have to expect to be laughed at on your YouTube channel, Michelle. I mean, let's look at a couple things here. You wear elf ears.
Yeah.
You wear, the same clothes for about a week straight. You say crazy things. People are going to mock you a bit, Michelle. I mean, are you gonna ban everyone who has a channel that makes fun of you? Because there's a few of them out there. I mean,
I think as JoJo probably understands, it's not a matter of, it's the way that I'm being treated when, how do I explain this? People do realize that, okay, besides the elf ears, I do try really hard to maintain a legitimate channel with, real world topics. And yet, there are some people that have done all this horrible stuff to discredit me over the past few years, and I'm getting tired of it.
Yeah, but like Paul said, I mean, I go live, probably once a month now, but I get laughed at. You just got to accept it for what it is.
It is what it is, Michelle. People make videos about me all the time. I don't even talk about them. I go around and they make videos on me.
You're relevant. You're relevant. You're relevant.
I don't even stream, though. I don't stream.
I was going to say, laughing with the audience is completely different than being laughed at by the audience.
Well, it's your animal magnetism.
I don't even stream, and people still bring me up. I'm still talked about. I mean, I live in people's heads. I don't get it. People, it's part of the game.
You just got that charm. You got that charm about you.
So,
and they don't like it.
I mean, you stream every day, Michelle. I mean, you're bound to get a video or something made about you. I don't know why you take such offense to it, Michelle. I mean, if you really didn't want to,
irrelevant.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. Who cares?
No, I mean, you're relevant.
Oh no, not at all. I'm a nobody.
No, you and Michelle are relevant. So there you go.
But you should get so stressed out about it, Michelle. You should take more phone calls. You should embrace your show. You should make your show like you used to have it when you had 40 to 50 viewers at all the time. You streamed at night. You had phone calls. You had open panels. You had a little bit of fun, a little bit of music. You don't do any of that anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, but the truth is, I had a pretty good, last night was a pretty good premiere.
No, you didn't, Michelle. You didn't even break 100 views. I'm not going to say it was a pretty good premiere. You didn't even break 100 views. You got 50 views on it right now. You yourself said you need to work on it. I'm not being an asshole, Michelle. I'm just saying you yourself said you need to work on it. We give you ideas all the time, Michelle, on content you can do and things that would make your channel better. And what do, Michelle? You have an excuse for every single thing why you cannot do it. We've tried to help you out so many times, Michelle, on how to make your channel better, but you always have an excuse on why you can't do it. So you know what? People have to make their own entertainment and fun from your channel because you don't provide that. And I'm just going to be plain and simple and blunt with you as your friend. You don't provide any fun. You don't provide any really good content.
This says McDonald's from Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, I'm talking to you right now and you're not listening to me. I'm trying to have a conversation. Just like when the people call up on the phone, Michelle, the first thing you do is put your face in the comments instead of listening to the caller.
No, I'm reading the captions.
To you. So the people who are talking to you, Michelle, you're always reading the comments. They're talking to you on the phone, and you'll say,
"Excuse me, Paul, I'm reading the captions like I am right now."
I'm just saying, though, Michelle, when you take phone calls, though, you're always in the comments. You don't pay attention to the caller. I mean, these are things. Again, Michelle, people have told you a million times what to do, how to improve your channel, and you never listen to anybody.
I want to say I don't listen.
You want more. We want more night shows. You don't do night shows. People say turn on the phones. You do it once a week. That's why you get crazy callers, Michelle. You turn the phones on once a week. The people who have been sitting all week waiting for it are just going to call in and give you the crazy calls. But if you make it accessible throughout the whole week, you probably won't get so many prank calls. You know what I mean? Because not everyone's just sitting and waiting for you to turn on the phones. I mean, you want to improve your channel, but you don't listen to your audience. So that's why people like Yam Ranch and other channels make content out of your content, like a little extra spice on it. Because no one wants to sit here, Michelle, and listen to you yawn and beat on your desk.
Well, somebody just said something on my chat here, guys. I'm going to show you the chat on the screen so you don't think I'm just basically stuffing my nose in the chat. So you guys can see what the person asked.
We get that.
He says, Google. I enjoy when you guys are playing World of Warcraft. I'm not sure why you guys even stopped. I agree with the chatter on that. Chunky Lee said that. I decided to just don't amend them to it. Henry basically.
Well, we can't play, Michelle. It's too hot. It's too hot to do night shows. How can we sit and play World of Warcraft for a couple hours when it's just too hot? Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
Right. But the point being, Michelle, is like you complain about your channel all the time and how you can improve it, and people have told you multiple times how to do it, but yet you just never listen to anyone. That's, I mean, is what it comes down to. And we'd love for you to have a great channel, Michelle. But you know,
can I just ask, what was your premiere about last night? Because obviously I missed it. I thought I was probably asleep. What was it about?
It was basically briefly talking about prayer, and then we went into some of the tarot readings. I do two specifically on the issue that I was wondering about, which was to do with the belly flap and the ears, and then we decided to do the tarot readings for the Sagittarius, Leo, and what's the other one there? Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And then today we're going to try to get in some of the water signs. And then,
okay.
And that should be a little faster. I'll just do it in the back porch because it'll be easier.
I liked your colander video the other day. That was fascinating to me.
Yeah, did you bang stuff with around your house on your calendar, Jojo? Did you get
well, I've got a silver colander, and I started doing it yesterday actually, but it's not as perfectionist as Michelle's one.
Yeah,
it sounded a bit blunt.
No one can get that one tone out like Michelle, you know.
There are a few people that actually do make music with kitchen utensils, and also do sampling of other sound effects around the home, but then they use towards making musical pieces, which are pretty interesting.
Yeah, you have different octaves.
Yeah, we need to get this
holy moly.
Oh, different notes. They're not different octaves, but different notes. But I think if you had like 7 more colanders of different sizes, and if you could tune them, you could probably have a nice little musical instrument covering a full rank of sounds. You know, just like an organ, 16 pipes is a rank. So there's no reason why you couldn't do a rank of counters. Since you can also do kind of a stopped sound to a point as well.
I used to do it when I was little with my dad's wine glasses. I used to do the circle with my finger and my thumb.
Yeah, I can do that right now. Yeah, I got some crystal wine glasses behind me. Huh?
Go on then.
Yeah, I got some crystal wine glasses behind me. Hold on, I'll get one. I got to put some. I got to juice it up a little bit. Hold on.
Yeah, they make an amazing sound. It's like an echo. Acoustic.
It was much faster. I agree with that. The problem was it was tied into my home phone number. Now, if I can get Google Voice to work with my ATA, maybe we can get set up the second phone, or we have provisions in our system for 8 incoming lines. So theoretically, we could have more phone lines coming in.
But you never turn on the phones, Michelle. That's the point. Maybe in the morning show you could do 10 to 11, the news, and then 11 to noon you could have the phones on. Or maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday do phones on the morning show, considering that you don't do night shows.
There's so many options, isn't there? There's so many options.
Right, but no one wants to hear you, Michelle, sit here and yawn and just literally beg JoJo to come on panel 20 times when she's in chat until she comes up because she feels bad.
Right now,
that you've asked her 20 fucking times. Right now, you didn't deny that.
Right now, the temperature's starting to climb around here.
And Michelle's again not listening. She's talking about the fucking temperature, not listening to what we're having to say. As usual, Michelle. Right?
I was listening to some of the stuff you were saying, but I was also reading the comment.
Well, what was I talking about then?
You're saying we'll bring back the old stuff. That's what they were talking
No, that
about.
was about 10 minutes ago, Michelle. What did I say? Like literally 30 seconds ago. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't remember quite.
Right. It's because you're not paying attention, Michelle. Again, as usual,
Are you reading the comments either? Because if you are, let's talk about the comments.
Yeah, I can keep up with the comments and talk to you at the same time. It's not rocket science. Yeah, I'm reading the comments on the screen here.
Do you think of what they're talking about in the comments?
I don't really care, to be honest, about what they're talking about in the comments right now. Michelle, and no one's really bringing any.
Restream bot. Yeah, I'm an actual pisshead, and it's really hot here. So you're right. There you go.
I like it, Paul.
Right.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. I hate the summer too, JoJo.
What a prick.
I hate the summertime. It sucks.
Yeah,
it's nice to get out, but yeah, it's a bit too hot.
Oh, I've been there, done that with my boys when they were little. They're adults now. You know, they can do what they want. I'm staying here because it's so hot here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I looked to see if you guys get it. You can buy air conditioners in the UK. You guys can, even window units.
Yeah, why wouldn't they have them in the UK?
No, I've got a tower fan, but we don't have air conditioning here.
Yeah, not everyone has AC, Michelle, you know. Not everyone in America has it, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it in hotels, like when I went abroad, but we just haven't got it here.
You get a swamp fan, JoJo. You know what that is? It takes the hot air and it pulls it in and it makes it cold air. Instead of just blowing the hot air around.
Oh, the dehumidifier.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those, but a lot stronger.
Hold on, man.
Called a swamp.
Yeah, I
swamp
used to have
fan.
one in my old flat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll be all right.
Yeah, Michelle, you need to get a hold.
Drunk.
You need to get a hold of these weather people, Michelle, and tell them to get their act together here. What are you doing about this right now? Did you put your prayer in to talk to the supervisor, like the caller wanted?
Yeah. There's nothing they can really do right now because, unfortunately, the person isn't listening.
Oh, well, why'd they give him the job? You need to be fired. Maybe they can give it to JoJo. Do you have any weather powers, JoJo? Do you think you can manipulate the weather to cool it down a bit?
Well, I'm trying, Paul. I'm trying.
Yeah, they need to give the role to JoJo, Michelle, and give her the authority and the power. Maybe they get something done about this year.
I just posted the link to your Skynet. I just put the link on your screen.
Yeah, we need JoJo in charge, Michelle, because the person that got in charge now ain't doing their job. Seems like JoJo would keep it nice.
No, I'm just an old drunk. What are you on about? I can't do anything.
Well, you don't have the authority or power to, but if the mother asshole or whoever their name is relinquishes the power to you, then you'll have it. You'll have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
I have to be honest, I really wish that Andrew was here. Alright. We gotta get my cursor over there. The stupid thing
What would you do to him if he was right there in your apartment, Michelle? What would you do?
That's not the real. I know that's not.
Hey, trolling.
Paste. Pin. Alright.
Yeah, what would you and Andrew be doing right now if you were there?
I've seen people do that. Let me point out one thing: was proven the amount of ice cubes you need to cool a room per hour is astronomical. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your greeting?
Yeah. Speak.
Speak, yeah.
So that'd be a great idea. You should just make a bunch of ice and just put it on the table and continue.
Michelle, you're kind of elderly. You remember Johnny Carson, right? What do you think, Johnny Carson? How successful of a show would Johnny Carson have if, when his guest comes out, the dignified Rodney Dangerfield, he just said, "Yeah."
No respect, I tell you.
No respect, Michelle.
Well, anyway, to answer the
Well-
question about ice, for cooling a cooler full of ice.
You're not even listening. You're not even listening.
Yeah, that's her trend today. She's got that trend going on today.
I guess I'm not a guest.
Well, let me just answer the questions in the chat question. It
Sure.
would take about 30 pounds of ice to cool this room for a day.
Michelle, that's crazy. 30 pounds of ice? What do you live in? The fucking 1800s?
No, that's somebody
pretty good
asked
for
me
one
if
day,
it was
though.
to make a simple air conditioner out of a cooler and a coil water bath. It would take about 30 pounds of ice to cool this place.
Michelle, there's no way 30 pounds of ice
I'm
would be
certainly not going to buy
required
no
to
30
cool your
pounds of
house.
ice. No.
I feel like you could probably cool your house down with just a bag of ice. Like, if you got real strategic with that bag of ice, you could just, rub it all over, maybe
Maybe a few ice trays.
plastic bags.
Well, you know what I got to do is I'm going to have to call Instacart soon and buy some more lemonade mix.
Frozen pizzas.
Yeah, Michelle, I don't know if your nutritionist would say that you want to buy more frozen lemonade. Okay?
Michelle could cool her house with all the frozen pizzas.
I said I'm going to buy some more.
Around there. She just put those around the house and then cook them that way. Just leave them out, cool the house down, and cook them at the same time.
No, I said I'm going to buy some more Country Time lemonade mix because I like to freeze and make Italian ices out of it. And that's what I like to do. And it tastes good that way, especially during really hot days. So I have to get on the computer to Instacart and order some.
I'm not going to knock you on the Country Time lemonade. I mean, that's probably like $4 for a gallon of mix, so money goes a long way with that shit. And it's a water additive, so at least you're drinking more water. But Michelle, I mean, honestly though, your doctor should have said that you need to work out more. You need to exercise. You need to move your body. You don't move your body enough, Michelle.
We talked about it. We also said that she said, agree with me that we're going to get a nutritionist and look into if there's something we can do differently with my eating habits. Because obviously some of the problems we all know is eating habit related, but also some of it is lack of mobility related.
So if the nutritionist tells you that you need to eat McDonald's...
Hold on, man.
Michelle.
What the hell will I just approve? Oh, I didn't approve. Okay.
Michelle.
Kitty, I see you.
Hello, Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you really need a nutritionist to tell you not to have McDonald's every day or to have milkshakes or cheeseburgers, pizza
I don't go to
every
McDonald's
night?
every day, though, because I can't afford to.
What if you just paid me whatever you were going to pay the nutritionist, and I'll come up with a nutritional plan for you? I can do that.
So I can come up.
Hi. Yeah.
Hey, Tiger.
Hi.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that, Michelle?
I don't even eat McDonald's on a regular basis. I can't afford to. Cash,
Michelle,
money, mucho dinero, or
basis.
lack of dinero, right? I can't afford to go to McDonald's that often.
You're there at
You
least
know what regular basis means? Because if you go back and watch your YouTube channel, like literally there's a regular basis of you going to McDonald's. That's where you go.
Yeah, or Cumberland Farms.
Yeah,
Those
but
are
it's
the two
mainly
places.
McDonald's. And
Yeah, but in
you've seen
fairness,
that.
she doesn't have anywhere else she can go. There's no like a healthy place.
Oh,
I don't believe that though,
that's-
because if you get on Google Meets or Google Streets and look around there's tons of places around.
There's not too many other places to go, honestly. When it's just not like a major city where I can go hang out in a arcade or something.
I mean, is it realistic though for a nutritionist to include McDonald's in their nutritional plan?
Well, yeah,
regardless
if you
of
put
what
salad
the
and
meal
apple pieces.
Okay.
That's a happy meal.
Vegetables are cheap out there, aren't they? I mean, it's still cheap here, vegetables.
I mean, it's more nutritional. They probably would say that. You're right.
Yeah,
You're a
Ranch,
batch of
go
food, and you
away.
can make it last.
How much fruit would you say you eat a week, Michelle?
What's that?
I said fruit. How much fruit would you say that you eat a week?
Fruit? I had an apple yesterday.
You had what yesterday?
I had an apple yesterday, I said.
Oh, okay.
Bananas are always a winner. Bananas are good. It helps with my
It buys meat. I don't really like to eat meat, so
That's all you consume, though, Michelle. You eat burgers, frozen pizza. I mean, that's all you can consume is meat. I mean, you're not a vegetarian.
Well, someone tell Yam Ranch to knock it off.
No,
Well, he's probably
Michelle,
trying to get
what
on
about,
to you. Banned
just
him.
ignore it, Michelle. Just ignore it, Michelle. What about vegetables? What's your vegetable game like?
I know.
I had some
It hasn't been
broccoli last
cooking any.
night with my meal. What do you usually have with your vegetable sides?
And I used a lot of spaghetti sauce. So that's my
French fries.
tomatoes right there.
I don't know if I would consider that because pasta is really bad for you. Like,
I
you eat a
know.
lot of it.
I don't eat a lot of pasta. I have not been eating a lot of pasta. I see. Here's what I do every morning. I eat like 2 bowls of Honey Nut Cheerios, right, with regular milk. That's it.
Okay.
That's my breakfast. Sometimes I walk to McDonald's. I'll have a soda, or once in a while, not every day, once in a while, I'll get myself 2 plain double cheeseburgers, 1 large French fry, 1 Diet Coke medium, and 1 large vanilla shake. That's not a regular thing. Okay.
Spaghetti bolognese is my favourite. It's so simple to
Michelle,
make and
right,
healthy
immediately
and
when you got up, you had 2 breakfasts because you had 2 bowls of cereal. You didn't just have the one. Then you went to McDonald's in this scenario and you ordered 2 meals. That's not 1 meal with 2 drinks.
All right. I came home and polished it off with the frozen pizza.
That's a lot of food.
Yeah.
Like, I get that you bought the drink because you know that like it costs so much and you can refill it and drink another one. But the whole idea that you want to refill soda,
it's Diet Coke. It's not regular Coke.
Because you only got so much money is what's killing you physically, Michelle. I mean, you're trying to save a buck by having more slop.
Well, I like I said, I mean, I do try to eat some but better. And like it's been said by Craig, is keep walking around, stay active on your feet, because you got to, because otherwise your knees are going to atrophy, which is absolutely true. So I'm trying to stay active.
Well, there's no way your doctor is going to say that you should get liposuction, Michelle. That's ridiculous.
She didn't say liposuction, but she did say that Michelle could talk to the plastic surgeon. She did refer Michelle over.
Yeah, but I mean, Michelle, if you can't afford your knee, how are you going to afford liposuction and an ear fix? I mean, it's
does that come under like a medical plan? Does it?
No, that's cosmetic. It's cosmetic, so medical will not pay for it. Yeah, they won't pay for it.
Well, when I actually talked to the office, they said that since you were referred to by us, Medicaid will more than likely pay for it. Well, it's funny because right now I'm on a Medicaid spend down, so theoretically all I have to do is pay down $3,000 deductible, and then they'll pay the rest of it.
Okay. Well, that's a good goal to shoot for, I guess.
No, that sounds ridiculous. I can't even believe that you're entertaining the thought. It's just ludicrous.
Well, I'm gonna look into it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna say yes yes to it. I didn't say that. I said I'm gonna look into it.
I mean, why even bother though? I could look into getting a German Sherman tank, but it's never gonna happen. I mean, what's the point?
I could look into being a superhero.
I could be Barbarella.
Speaking of that, what about the poor Good Samaritan in the Indiana mall that basically stopped a mass shooter dead in his tracks? Some people say he should not be considered a Good Samaritan because he violated the mall's rules and no firearms.
Well, if he didn't violate the rules of the firearms, then more people would probably be dead. So I mean,
Yeah,
people are
tough shit.
retards.
People are alive, and the bad guys.
Obviously, the
get
mass
tough
shooter
shit.
violated the mall's policy too, didn't he? Yes, he did.
Right.
Right.
And the difference was is that he had a registered licensed handgun.
Indiana.
Indiana, yeah.
See,
I believe
right.
Yeah.
That was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, Sunday.
Last week.
It happened on Sunday. A few days
right.
ago.
I know what the card said. If you saw my facial expression, it wasn't exactly happy with it.
That guy.
Yeah, they're all upside down. Like the whole idea you have is upside down.
What, reading the cards upside down? That's what a lot of tarot readers do it. I don't like reading them upside down because it confuses the living piss out of me. Because it's like,
Don't you know what the cards mean by now, though, Michelle? You're always referencing some little book or something. Do you not know what the cards mean by now? Like I don't see any tarot readers like they'll pull the card out and then they'll immediately tell you what it is. They don't look it up. And then they'll tell you how it applies to the reading.
Again, that's because of two reasons. Number one, they've already learned the cards. They've already learned the cards' meanings. That's why they don't have to keep looking at the book. I don't always have to look at the book either, especially when the card's upward pointing. But sometimes I do want to verify and make sure that I'm giving the right answer.
Well, again, you read out of the book, though, but you don't really tell how the cards apply to the reading. Like you'll say, we have this card, you'll read the definition, and then you'll move to the next one, but you don't really tell how they apply.
Right.
Right.
It's a little lackluster as far as tarot card readings go. You're just,
No, totally there isn't. Because...
They have like a chicken do that.
There's no procedure for that, I say. It's even more risky because it's detached retinas, which is not good.
I agree. Your sight is paramount, really, isn't it?
Michelle, what about the going behind the woods around your house? I mean, can you take the camera over there? I'd like to see where Rusty hangs out.
There is a device that you can mount on his collar so you can track him, but I'm not...
why don't you go outside of your house and just take a look? I'm just trying to get you out of the house, Michelle. You see what I'm saying?
Some content ideas?
Well, right now, it's so hot outside, nobody wants to go anywhere. Not me. Not anybody. Come on, get down.
Well, yeah, Michelle, what I was saying, though, before was in the wintertime, you were saying that you slept all day and were, a bit depressed because you were waiting for the summer to come, and now the summer's here. And now you're saying it's too hot to go out and do anything. Like this is literally what all you
when the
talk about
summer
in the
was
winter.
cooler, when it was like 25 degrees Celsius outside, it wasn't so bad. I'd go out there, I'd go and do videos at Cumberland Farms, I'd do videos at McDonald's, regular basis. It was not a problem. But now when it's so hot, I mean, I look like a wet mop by the time I get out McDonald's.
Well, here's a super idea, Michelle. While you're sitting in the house. Staying in the house, look up some other places you could maybe do some YouTube videos from around Winstead aside from Cumberland Farms or McDonald's. There's got to be places out there you can do videos. A park, you have the bowling alley, maybe some type of community
main problem
center.
that I would run into is that if I want to go do videos in these other places, which is fine, but for
There's always a problem, guys.
Not really.
Let me finish. Let's hear it. What's the problem, Michelle?
All right, let's talk about the night shows. Let's say I want to do the night shows out. I could certainly do that, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, I can. And I can.
We don't, though, because you don't. You don't do any night shows, or you don't go anywhere during your night shows, Michelle. So we really actually don't know that you can do it because it's never been done.
Well, it could be done.
Right. It could be. I mean, again, Michelle, I could jump off my roof today and land head first on the sidewalk, but I'm not going. I mean, it could be done, but I'm not going to do, it hasn't been done and it's not going to be done.
Well,
But
we can all do that every day,
yeah.
but we decide not to. Well,
Why
we can
would-
sit here and say what could be done, Michelle, and what can be done, but what is done now is the thing, We could play this. We could go in circles all day with
I'm
it.
sure, Johnny, I'm sure me and Krista can drive the car around, like basically fork out the gas money, which I'm considering.
Michelle, you need
Michelle,
exercise,
Trolling's asked you a
Yeah, how about
question.
walking? Just walk.
Excuse me, can I just speak a minute? Trolling just asked you a question in the chat about your elf ears. Why do you want permanent elf ears?
Okay, why do they want permanent elf ears?
Yeah,
Well,
good question.
First of all, the whole idea of the permanent elf ears is that I wouldn't have to worry about them, having to take them off when I take a bath. I wouldn't have to worry about having to keep gluing them on every month, every week. They'd be permanently attached to my head.
Why do you wear them constantly, though, Michelle? I never get why you keep them on constantly.
Because people pointed out this has become a bit of my persona.
And Michelle, though, again, but you can't be mad for people making fun of you, though. You can't be mad for people making videos in fun of you when you're wearing elf ears and exposing yourself.
I can't imagine Michelle and Lumi without those elf ears. I can't imagine it.
I don't even really recognize that she wears them half the time. I don't even pay attention to them anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just part of her, isn't it?
Kind of just lost their appeal to me. I mean,
Who lost their appeal? What are you talking
I'd
about?
rather her not wear them, to be honest. Or maybe try some different ears or get an elf nose to go with it, or like add more onto it.
They don't have an elf nose. They don't have an elf nose. They have troll noses. They have.
Yeah, get a troll nose. That'd be perfect. Yeah, you should
the night elf, the
like
night
a banana
elf
nose, one of
excuse
those
me,
big banana
the night
noses.
the night elf ears are similar to the calendary trolls ears, and then of course they have their own nose, which I haven't seen anyone making out of latex. If you want to go for the calendary troll look, that's another option.
Michelle, do you sleep with the ears in? Do you go to bed asleep with the ears in?
What's that?
Yeah,
Yes,
she
I do.
sleeps
I
with
sleep
them
with
on
the ears on. Yeah.
Michelle, can we see what the top of your ears look like? That you've been wearing those things for like 3 years now. Can we see what the skin on the top of your ears looks like, Michelle? Can you?
Oh, their ears look
ears?
fine. They look fine.
Can you show us though?
Would the doctor make you take those ears off to inspect what it looked like underneath? I just want to know if the doctor actually went the entire way.
They're the same. They're not inflamed or infected or anything. We use FDA
So you go
approved.
to bed with them, Michelle. I did ask you a question and then Paul interrupted. You do sleep with them in, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes, she does. She can't hear. Do you sleep with the elf ears in, Michelle? Do you wear the elf ears while you sleep?
Yes, I do wear it when I'm
Yeah.
sleeping.
There you go.
What about when you have a bath or a shower? Do you have them often?
Well, that doesn't happen often, Joe.
Yes, I do know archery. Yes, my hunter knows archery as well. Okay. So what else? Anything? Yes, I do sleep with the ears on. Yes, I take them off when I take a bath. Yeah.
Michelle, I do like Gianni's idea going round Winstead and telling your childhood memories of the area.
All right,
That's
to
a
answer the
great
question.
idea.
Answer the question.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Would the real ears be the same size as your fake or your artificial ears? Realistically, I don't know how they would be, but if let's just say they would be, you're talking about skin grafts. They're talking about taking the extra skin from the belly area. After you scoop out the flap, notice I said scoop, not suck. In other words, they're going to have to go in there, slice it open, and just trim it out like they would the flap on a ham.
No, they're not going to do that, Michelle. You're not going to get that done.
No.
What about street interviews on the
You can't
street?
even get Ed out of the house, Michelle, so I don't expect you to really do much. Sorry to say it.
And it's a fun fantasy, but I mean,
I don't think it's real. I don't think personally. I don't think it's practical either. But I mean, like I already made the I already made the appointment, and there's no reason to cancel it. I mean, part of me says might as well because then in fact this is for September 9th anyway.
Well,
They might
kind of
give
a
you
waste
a-
of their time, right?
They might give her a band, one of
a
those
lap
bands.
band. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I don't even know if you call
you
for
may
that.
well get one of them offered a kind of band so you can't eat so much.
Michelle, what I don't really get is why you wear these elf ears for 3 years, but you were so goddamn reluctant to wear a rainbow wig and a clown nose for like 2 shows, Michelle. But yet you wear these clown ears for like, or these ears for like years, but yet you were so reluctant to wear that rainbow wig and a clown nose.
Because I'm not a clown, for one thing. Second of all,
But you're not a blood elf though either, Michelle. You're not an elf. Again, you're not an elf, Michelle. So why do you wear these ears?
Michelle, I gotta dig up that Venn diagram that I did of you.
That's what she wants to do.
Oh, there's a lot of civil disturbances in Winston, especially domestic ones.
Yeah, you should do some street interviews, Michelle. Go out on the streets, talk to people, ask them what they think about the elf ears.
I
what
have.
They like
They've
about
actually said to me
Winston.
they like the ears a lot. They think they're very nice looking ears.
I would love to hear that on camera, though, Michelle. I mean,
Okay, I didn't ask him on
that'd be cool.
camera because I don't have release forms for them. Okay.
you don't need release
Bring-
forms to film
bring
people
Krista
in
with you
public,
as well.
Michelle. You don't need release
on your
forms to
own.
film people in public. Learn the law. Learn the law, Michelle. You have a constitutional right as an American citizen. It's called freedom of
you can
press.
film
Freedom of
cops
press.
in England,
There's-
like, there's
yeah,
nothing they can
there's-
do about it.
If you're out in public, there is no expectancy of privacy, only in your own home. But if you're out in public, people can't bitch at you for filming them, complain about you taking their picture. It's called freedom of press. We all have the right. There's no expectancy of privacy in public. Trust me, I know.
Charlie, I think people number 10 are moving out.
And
I
that's
don't think they're
ignored.
staying here.
That will be ignored.
I think they're
Number 10,
leaving.
what, Downing Street? That's England.
Yeah, maybe some street interviews.
Now, they're talking about number 10, 112 Main Street.
Oh, right. Oh, I was just thinking of Downing Street, the Prime Minister's.
Is that a
Resident.
popular street by you, JoJo?
So, Joe's resigned.
I don't really know them, but I saw that they had.
got a right to say who comes in. It's the Tory party that's going to vote in the new Prime Minister
And okay.
next month.
Next month.
Yeah, he's officially resigned, but he's still got his duties.
Yeah, he's got his role to finish out. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't get to choose. It's the party.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
terrible. You know what? It doesn't even really matter if you get to vote or not because it doesn't necessarily work that way in America anymore either, JoJo. So don't feel so bad. We basically got a prime minister thrown in our court or whatever you want to call it, and
Yeah.
we're paying
Well,
for
put
it.
it this way: I wouldn't like to be a prime minister. No way, Jose.
Has there ever been a female prime minister? Is there a female prime minister?
No, I'm not talking
Margaret
about
Thatcher,
the. I'm not talking about the
Theresa May.
Bucks. Sorry.
Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
They already got a movie of their own
Margaret
called Joe's
Thatcher,
Apartment.
Theresa May. Yeah.
So what did you have for dinner last night?
Roast pork,
Oh, that sounds good.
2 baked potatoes.
Mm.
Oh,
See, that's a healthy meal.
2 potatoes, not 1, 2.
What sort of potatoes were they? Jacket potatoes or mash or?
Baked.
They were.
Baked
just
is
heated up
jacket
really hot.
potatoes.
Yeah, nice jacket.
What do you eat on a baked
England, we
potato?
say jacket
No, I
potatoes.
just leave the skin on and I throw them in the oven for about an hour, and then
What do you like on your jacket potato, Michelle? Do you like butter? You like sour
I don't know
cream?
what jacket potato is unless it means leaving the skin on.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Butter and
it's a-
pepper and cheese, beans.
baked potato.
Mm,
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
a
didn't
loaded.
make
That's
anything
what they
like
call
that.
a loaded baked potato, JoJo.
that's a whole meal in itself.
All the fixings on it. Yeah,
Lovely.
sounds good.
Well, anyway, today I'm not going nowhere, so
What are you gonna do with your afternoon and your day?
I don't know yet. I mean, I do gotta get something with the house.
I'm guessing a nap from all this yawning you're doing. I'm definitely.
I didn't get a lot of
that's
sleep last night because it jumped into bed too because he wanted to see school.
Recently, Michelle said in the Discord that she watches 16 hours of YouTube a day.
Jesus.
God.
And that only leaves 8 hours left.
Wow.
Okay? And she says that she doesn't get a full 8 hours of sleep. So that means that for probably 5 hours she's sleeping and the other 3 hours is eating, shitting, or walking.
Good God, Michelle. That's way too long to spend on YouTube.
16 hours?
hours a day.
Yeah, that's too long for me.
That's unhealthy. That's terrible.
It spends about the same amount of time I do.
Yeah, you both are. Yeah, you both. You might as well just put like some crosses above your door, Michelle. Jesus Christ.
Upside down ones.
Yeah. All that YouTube, Michelle, and you still don't get any content ideas. You don't go to any live streams and promote your channels. That's amazing. That's amazing. What do you do? What do you watch? What do you watch for 16 hours on YouTube?
I watch a lot of science things and a lot of DIY content. I don't know what Ed watches besides railroad and train stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I guess that's right. She's using it as a television.
We don't have cable, and we don't have a rooftop antenna, so yes, it
is.
is
I
our,
don't have cable
it is our
anymore.
TV.
We've got a big telly in front of me.
I wouldn't want 16 hours of TV though, Tiger Kitty.
I watch documentaries like true crime and stuff like that in between.
Holy smokes.
I watch, besides tarot readings, I watch DIY shows, electronic engineering shows, electrical engineering shows, repair videos, little DIY projects, crafts channels. What does Ed watch? I don't know. He, besides train stuff, he does watch news, and so do I. But that's
why don't you grow your channel, Michelle? You're always telling us to promote your channel. Why don't you ever do that? If you're on YouTube for 16 hours a day,
I do. When I post comments on other channels.
No. Michelle, that's your problem. You see, you don't understand. You have to go to other live streams and participate in live streams and say, hey, you know,
these content producers don't make live streams most of the time. That's why you have to find. They make videos.
Again, Michelle, you have to find people who are live streaming. That's what I'm saying. You have to watch live streams.
Yes, I understand that, but the kind of people that I'm trying to get here to join don't do live streams on a regular basis. Some do premieres, though, which by knowing
that's not the same thing, right? No, I get that. But again, you have to find people who do live streams. That's what I'm saying, to promote you, to help you out. You go on theirs, they go on yours.
No, I can't work at McDonald's because unfortunately I can't read the displays.
How do you order your food then when you're there?
I order from memory because it's the same meal all the time. It doesn't change.
So what if they switched the kiosk around? Then you'd be ordering like a chicken sandwich and a coffee. What if they switched the kiosk around on you?
I don't even do it. I go right to the human being at the register.
You could be a human being. You could be one of those human beings, or you could be a fry flipper or a table cleaner. I mean, there's tons of stuff you could do at McDonald's. Michelle, isn't that why you said you weren't going to get your eyes fixed? Is because they would take you off a disability and you'd have to work? Weren't you saying that like last week? That's why you didn't want to get your eyes fixed.
Let's wrap this up because it's already 11:54. All right. Okay. Number one, we are having a live stream on Saturday. Maybe we'll do one sooner, but I don't know. Because the fact is, we don't do World of Warcraft until the autumn. This Dragonflight will probably be coming out in late December, and the rest of the Lich King Classic is probably coming out in a couple of months also. So what's the plans for that?
I'm gonna watch you play, Michelle.
What's
I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'm looking forward to watching you play it, Michelle.
Yeah, are you gonna join me? Because obviously I'll give you guys renewals, so you guys can join me in retail and classic.
Possibly. I mean,
How long from now? I mean, Michelle. I mean, it hasn't even been a month yet.
I think she's talking about in the wintertime when the thing comes out in December.
Yeah, that's when the.
Oh, why haven't you been playing World of Warcraft, Michelle? What's been stopping you from playing World of Warcraft or
It's
Trucker
hot
Simulator?
outside. How about that for an answer? We already know that, right?
Oh, okay. I mean,
that's
at
why you wanted
nighttime
to take
now?
a break was because it was too hot. You said.
Well, it's summertime, Michelle. I mean, we have more opportunity to go out and do stuff, and I don't necessarily just want to sit in the house and game it up all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you can still play though, right? I mean, nothing's stopping you from playing.
Well, anyway, guys, here's what we're going to have to do as far as the T-Mobile internet goes. I'm going to switch. I'm going to go back and downgrade it back to the 2 gigabytes for $10, so we can at least have the MiFi available. Because the 50 gigabytes for $50 is a bit much for what little we've done on the mobile streaming. I could cancel the insurance on it, but I don't know how much more I can really cut out. I mean, I'm not going to return it because I'm going to keep that. So I'm going to, but maybe in a couple months I can pay it off in full, $399 in full.
Wow. Well, yeah, you know what you got to do.
Michelle, $399 for World of Warcraft sounds
For
stupid.
mobile internet device.
No, she's talking about her MiFi thing. She paid $400. You paid $400 for that MiFi, Michelle?
Yes, because it's 5G and it also has support for.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. $14 a month for 24 months payment.
That's a lot, Michelle. $400 for that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's woof.
Well, if I want to get myself, if I want to get myself a new iPhone, it's going to cost me about the same, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I guess.
But I don't want an iPhone with a notch, so I'm going to wait for see if they come out with one that doesn't have a notch on it.
What's the notch? What's a notch? What is that? Like a bump? What is that?
The notch is the part where you see the camera sensors come out. You can see them on a lot of phones now have it.
A notch.
It's where the sensors are. No. Some of the newer phones are actually doing something where they're discreetly hidden behind the OLED display. So until you need the camera to show up, it's hidden behind the OLED display.
You should take advantage of that Wi-Fi while you got it. Yeah. Yeah, go do some street interviews on Winstead, Michelle. Maybe you can do some Main Street interviews while you have your Wi-Fi still. Go out, talk to people.
Well, like I said, I haven't canceled it yet, guys. But remember, like I said, the reason why we got it in the first place, like I said, was 2 reasons. One, because of all the BS that was happening last month, there was concern that if I was streaming from McDonald's, for example, that the DDoS could knock out the public Wi-Fi and the main Wi-Fi for McDonald's. Okay, that's why I didn't want to stream using their network. Number 2
I would have said fuck McDonald's. I mean, why do you care? Why do you care what happens to McDonald's?
Because I care about everybody, and I don't want to basically make myself look like a pest. All right.
Why did you block Yam Ranch if you care about everybody, Michelle?
Because Yam Ranch has been acting like an asshole.
I mean, Ed has too, but he still lives with you. You haven't banned Ed yet. Why'd you ban Yam Ranch? I mean, Ed's an asshole, but he still lives with you. Fair point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
I mean, the thing is that as far as the MiFi goes...
That's true. Fair enough.
I mean, I think the $50 a month plan is a little bit much. I need something kind of in between. Okay, we know that every live stream, takes about 2 gigabytes of data. So that means you can do 25 shows. Okay? Well, that's fine. But what if I don't need 50 gigabytes? Let's say I just need, 10 gigabytes. They don't have a 10 gigabyte plan.
I'll get confused with gigabytes, megabytes.
I just pay. Yeah, I don't know. Michelle, they don't have unlimited, Michelle? I just pay like $30.
They don't have unlimited for the hotspots, no.
Oh, it's a hotspot.
And if they did, it probably cost you $100 a month.
Yeah. I think you just kind of bought it in a panic, Michelle. You get into these situations and you panic a bit, and
I
think
did
you
panic a bit. I don't lie about that.
Yeah, it was a panic buy. That's all it was.
Oh no, the MiFi actually wasn't. I actually had planned to replace the original for a while because the original is getting so old. So in that case, it does meet its needs. For example, it is definitely better than nothing because it interfaces properly with my computer through USB and through Wi-Fi. So in that case, it was a good buy.
I mean, you could have bought a router, Michelle, for $50, opposed to like
most routers don't have a
for it.
SIM card slot. Most routers don't do 5G.
Yeah, I forgot you don't have the best internet. Never mind. I was thinking that the internet, but you don't have the best internet, right? When are they upgrading that? When is Frontier going to upgrade their internet, Michelle? You need better internet.
They upgraded in Torrington, but they didn't do anything for Winston.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to write them an stern email about that, Michelle.
Maybe by next year they'll probably have it. But the problem I've also asked them is, I said, "Oh well," they told me, like I explained on one of my vlogs, says, "Oh, you want to go with fiber? Then we have to go throw away all your copper lines, and because we won't be using copper anymore." And I'm like, "Wait, what if I want to have a hardware landline phone as a backup?" Well, once you go with fiber optic cables, you're never going to have the option of having a physical phone line again.
No one has those, Michelle. Like that's a boomer thing. No one uses a landline anymore.
Some people still do.
Not many.
I had one up until about 2 years ago, but yeah, it's a thing of the past now, isn't it?
Yeah, you probably got more spam calls on it than you did regular calls, I'm sure. Like people trying to sell you something or,
I get that now in text messages on my cell phone. So
robocalls, whatever they're called. Yeah. You just block them.
It's supposed to get rain now. It's still sunny. I hope we get a bit of rain.
Well, you get it there, Jojo. It cools down a little bit. That'd be nice.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Well, it said it's going to rain at 5 p.m. and it's 5:05. So I'm waiting.
Maybe they meant American time.
No.
It'll be there. It's coming.
5 p.m., guys, is now. It's 12:03 Eastern.
Right.
Yeah, people are still working, Michelle. What do you feel about that? People have to work all day?
Yeah, that's the problem with the morning show. Yes, a lot of people, the morning show can't make it because the working.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why Andrew's not here, because he has to work.
But the thing is, at the same time, is we've already committed ourselves to the morning show, and it's been like that now for at least 2 years, maybe 3 years now. So
yeah, Michelle, but you did that because of stupid fucking cunts that came in here and tried to ruin the show.
What was that you were saying?
Well, Michelle, remember before you had a format for your show you did for 2 or 3 years and then you changed it? I mean, there's nothing saying that you can't, switch your time. I mean,
I can switch my time, but the time is, like I said, the morning show has been a static time for many, many years. It's been fine, but the problem is this night shows is when all the troublemakers come on. That's the problem.
I mean, you get troublemakers in the morning as well. I mean,
not to the same level. We don't.
I can agree with that, but I mean, it's just going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Anybody want to say anything before I bring off the panel for now?
Just saying, take care all, and thanks for having me up.
And don't forget, Mojo. I still need your email address. You can give it to Tiger Kitty,
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna leave the panel. I'm not
I think Tiger's got it. I think Tiger's got it.
Might want to make a new one, Joe.
Yeah, don't do that.
I would make a new one.
You.
Yeah, if it's got your surname in it, I would definitely make a new one.
I don't dox people on purpose, you know.
On purpose, no.
No, we know. No. But
on
you
purpose,
do dox
Michelle.
people all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, I stupidly put my whole name in it, but that was about 4 years ago. But yeah. Excuse me.
You might just want to consider,
Okay,
you know.
well, have a good day, guys, all of you.
To JoJo, good luck with the rain. Cool. Hope it gets cool for you.
All right. Well, guys, I'm just going to leave the panel, so I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
All right,
Peace out, Michelle.
Take care.
Out.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
Bye, Michelle.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Hey,
or on Discord.
See you
Right?
tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Have a good evening. All right.
All right. So, yeah, I think, like I said, I think that the T-Mobile thing, I think I bit off more than I could financially afford right now. Yes. I can get on there and change that for... I still have to pay for this month for the 140, but next month I can get it down to 100. And so everybody, I'm going to say right now, but thank you for watching the show, and please help us grow. Okay, we're trying to find the right format. We are really not even sure where exactly the right format is. We'll figure it out. All right, guys, touch you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well,
into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
Gauntlet 1. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.